Thank you. Karl Rove joins us now. He's a Fox News contributor. When you have a situation with an agency like DHS, you could understand maybe screwing up 2 documents, but 200,000 have been screwed up here. And so that means that if you were here illegally and now you don't have a notice to appear, does the Biden administration, I guess, just let them stay?
Well, they can't. I mean, this is a disaster, and they're going to have to take extraordinary steps to track down these 200,000 and find a notice to, file a notice to appear.
I mean, it's
no way around this. They can't throw up their hands and say, ollie ollie locks in free. No, it doesn't work that way.
I think it's one of the reasons that President Biden ends up with an approval rating in the 20s when it comes to immigration. You did some work in your column, and then you're here to expand. You have looked at the 2024 election, and you have 7 states that we are to watch. These are the ones that will make the difference?
Yeah, now, it's not just me. This is pretty much accepted. Political pros on both sides of the aisle agree that these are going to be the battleground states in 2024. Excuse me. These are the states, if they're in blue, they were won by Joe Biden last time around. And this is the winning margin. Georgia, less than 1/4 of a point. Arizona, less than 1/3 of a point. Wisconsin, about 2/3 of a point. Pennsylvania, just over 1%. Then Donald Trump won North Carolina by 1.1 points. Nevada, 2.4% win for Biden. The state is getting more Republican, hence its presence on this list. And then Michigan, which Biden won by about 2.8%. Now, why is it only 7 states? Well, it's because take a look at the next group of states that were won by Biden or Trump by more than 2%, but by less than 10%. And this is it. This is it. These are the only other states that where the margin was less than 10 points. Florida, which is becoming more Republican. Texas, which is becoming, surprisingly enough, 500,000 new Republicans added in the last 4 years to the rolls. Minnesota, which was won by Biden by 7. New Hampshire, won by 7.5. 8% for Ohio, which is becoming more Republican. Iowa, 8.2%, and then Maine, 9.1%. And the rest of the country, the other 36 states and the District of Columbia, one side or the other got 10 points. So That's why we're going to have 7 states that are going to be up for grabs in the election, and that's why all of the campaign's resources, the candidates' time, the organizational efforts are going to be pouring into these 7 states.
Nothing like those Texas springtime allergies, right, Karl? I remember
you
dealing with them well, so thank you for being with us right now. So that's about 61 million Americans. You write in your piece today, each vote everywhere counts, but the 61 million Americans living in the 7 battlegrounds will decide who's president. It won't be easy, but their votes will be crucial, perhaps historic. I think this is interesting, too. It's not like they all have the same issues. So you could say, of course, the economy and immigration are the top 2. But if you look at this, in Michigan, you got the auto industry. Pennsylvania, natural gas production. Nevada, the Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Facility. I started working on that in 1995 when I first started working in Congress, so that's still going on. And in Arizona, the border and water issues. So that's a lot of different things that the candidates can play with.
Yeah, now look, you're right. It's going to be dominated by the big things. It's going to be dominated by inflation, the economy, how people feel about the direction of the country, our national security. But you're also going to have to deal with these individual issues. And for example, in Michigan, there's a real problem for Biden with the question of the automobile industry, because electric vehicles, which he wants to build more of, require less workers and tend to be in non-union plants in states other than Michigan. So Trump is already making this an issue. And similarly, in Pennsylvania, the administration has now had a ban on natural gas exports facilities, and that's going to have an impact on the ability of energy producers in rural Pennsylvania to grow and succeed and help those communities prosper. So these issues are going to cut different ways in different places, and the candidates are going to have to deal with them.
It felt like this week we really started to get into the meat of what this election is going to look like. Once we had the presumptive nominees last week, now you have Biden out on the road, Trump out on the road, and all sorts of things to consider. So thanks for coming on today, Karl, and hope those allergies don't get you down.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.